I got my hair done. She got her hair done by someone, but like the photographer was like, hey, spaghetti head, and was like, tell her to move around. But this was a style back then. There, look at my ring. That's my brother. This was our sign-in book, and here's Mimi signing in. I love this picture. It's faded some, but that says Dancing in the background. Me and my dad. I was daddy's girl.
What was y'all's song?
Wait, a string quartet. That was like one of my have-tos. I don't know why, but I had to have it. And they took the flowers, put it around the cake. The place that made my cake also made my parents' cake. Sometimes when I go back to Dallas, I'll go get cupcakes from there. This was the groom's cake. This is what he wanted. I thought they did pretty good. And this is the only thing I ate the whole time was this piece of cake. He lived his best life that day. I was like stressed to death. I was just like talking. And I'd see him over there with like a piece of ham. And I'd be like, how did you get food?
That's all I do.
I know. Well, I was like...
I love like rolled meats. They're just like bite size. That was not a challenge for me.
These are my cousins. There's Mady. And it's my mom and her two sisters. My mom looks like, they all look alike, but my mom looks like both of them more than they look like each other.
Yeah, you're right.
This is me doing my bouquet. My cousin's daughter, Erica, got it. Me and my mama. This is how she looks at me all the time. And I'm squawking here about something. That's our friend Robert. I don't know if people do this anymore. I was wearing flip-flops. Me and my mom, I love that picture. He got the garter. It went on the floor. Nobody wanted it. He looks like he's in prison.
He's like, this is my wife's garter.
That is also one of my favorite pictures.
Are you wearing a watch?
I am. That's funny. My mom and I had a huge fight about that watch.
Why?
Because I was crazy and I was like, I have to wear this watch, and she was like, Mary Beth, take off that watch. And I was like, I will not take off this watch. And my bridesmaids, all 7 of them, however many there were huddled in the corner. We were throwing down 30 minutes before the wedding, and I was like, I will not be taking off this watch. I want to know what time it is. And she says, why do you want to know what time it is before your wedding? And I said, it doesn't matter, I need the watch. It's famous, and it's funny that I was gonna see if you noticed I was wearing a watch, and you did. Thank you, Mary Lee.
It looks like you have a tan line from it too.
Well, I wore it all the time because I always want to know what time it was. And we did birdseed.
Cute.
It was all in my dress. This is a cool picture because this is Suzanne and her sisters and her mom. Chase's mom, his grandmother, and then his 2 aunts. Like, you can see the birdseed all in my hair.
OMG. That was so cute.
Isn't that cute?
Biggest book I've ever seen
know.
in my life.
It's metal.